Hi, Mike Willis here, the National Training Director of the United States Deputy Sheriff Association, back here with our Back to the Basics video program. Today we're going to address something that is the basics, but the basics will never let you down. It can't be done too much, and that is stance and footwork. Your stance and your footwork are very vital to so many elements of your defensive tactics, your shooting drills, everything else you're doing. So as far as stance, what we recommend is balanced, comfortable, and mobile. Gotta have mobility here. We could be dealing with multiple attackers. So we want our feet, we want to be in a stance where we're balanced and comfortable. We don't want a really wide stance where we're not movable, and we don't have feet close together where we can get knocked over. So our stance is about a little over shoulder width apart. Our stance, I want to be up on the balls of my feet where I can move. We want our hands up to protect ourselves, we want our chin tucked, and we want to be able to relax and breathe as we do this. So kind of that, hey, stay back, interview stance. This is the same stance, by the way. My fighting stance is the same stance that I'm going to utilize when I'm doing shooting drills. It's commonality in techniques where I can go to that firearm, go right to something, go to movement, close the distance, create a gap, whatever it may be. So your stance might be a little different than mine. Just understand balance, comfortable, mobile. Up on the balls of your feet, have some mobility to it. We're going to be showing this a little movement drill here in a minute, but I'm going to be changing my stance up. Understand the theory of having your gun side away from an opponent. It's a great theory, but it's an imperfect world. We could have an injury, or we could have somebody dealing with someone here, and someone comes out and jumps us from this angle over here. So we're going to be switching up our footwork from a right-handed fighting stance and southpaw fighting stance. It's good to train both. So as far as movement, everything is a simple step and slide. If I'm going forward, I'm going to step up and slide my back leg up, trying to keep that same correlation of distance where I started and where I finished, where I could, once again, throw a punch, throw a kick, throw my weapon, shove someone away, whatever it may be. Going backwards, once again, step and slide, simple footwork drills, going side to side. Once again, try not to cross my feet. My knees are bent in case I step in a hole. We got a nice platform here, but I could have rocks, holes, whatever it may be. I want to keep my knees bent where I can deal with any kind of things out there in the field. So I can also add angles into this, but kind of look like this. As we do this, the main thing is also relax and breathe. People who don't train otherwise tend to hold their breath. We need to be relaxed with this. So simple movement, moving around a little bit, working our angles. Once again, we change up our stance to a southpaw stance. Make sure our chin's tucked. We expect to get hit in a fight, very important. We protect ourselves and do our movement drills. Obviously, as we're doing this, we could be throwing in punches with this, do it for timed events, but that's the basics of stance and footwork.